Hi, my name is Lauren and you're on my channel Lauren's Lines, and today I'm painting a sparrow. I suppose it's a house sparrow or a common sparrow, but it's just a sparrow. You get them in all sorts of places. But even though they're really common, I still think they're quite interesting and really pretty. They've got a lot of variation in colours in their back and all of those like nice browns and things going on. To start with, I'm just sort of like blocking in the major colours before I go and focus more on the head. I feel like sometimes it's nice to sort of have the whole thing like kind of coloured in so it doesn't look like a blank page, even though I know I'm going to paint right over the top of it. You're not going to see sort of this underpainting so much. And then I don't know if it's a good habit to get into like doing the head first, but I kind of feel like if I get the head wrong then I'll probably just quit with the painting, whereas if I do the head first and I like it, then it gives me a lot more confidence to go through the rest of the painting knowing that, you know, you can kind of get a bit of leeway stuffing up a wing. If the head looks alright, you're probably not going to notice. Yeah, I'm sure it's not great art practice to have one section of your picture completely finished before you move on to the rest, but anyway. I did kind of struggle with the wing on this one. I've been doing videos on how to do songbirds and that sort of stuff, and really enjoying like sort of knowing all the different parts of the wing and sort of getting into the anatomy of a bird. So it wasn't so much that I didn't know what I was looking at, which is what I found my problem with drawing birds was before, because it's just all a bunch of feathers and I didn't know any of the structure to it, whereas now I know the structure to it, but sort of more the fine motor skills of getting the little lines in there nice and neat and straight and not too thick and all that sort of stuff was a bit tricky, which is a problem I've not had for a while. I think yeah, it's funny how sometimes your head moves faster than your hands, and then sometimes your hands move faster than your head. It moves faster in a learning aspect, not a yeah, literally. Yeah, but other than that, it's quite good. I do really like that sort of drawing and painting, it's not so much about making a pretty picture. I mean, making a pretty picture is nice and you feel good about it and you've done a sort of pretty picture, but the fact that like because you're making a pretty picture you have to look at things properly and sort of see how they really are and watch them behave. So sort of watching birds behave, you know, when often you just sort of ignore them, or you know, you look up and you're like, oh yeah, there's a bird, and then you know, go on about your day, whereas you notice it and sort of, you know, like painting landscapes makes you look at leaves and light and shadow and like the you know, more the less striking parts of a landscape sometimes draw your attention more. And I'm not articulating that very well at all, but yeah, it is nice. It's always nice when you catch yourself noticing something like that. And you're like, oh, look at the light on those leaves. And you're like, oh, well, I wouldn't have noticed that light on those leaves if I didn't know how to draw, or had I not been interested in capturing something like that. Which I think is why I like to draw birds and trees and landscapes and even cityscapes or the street that I'm on, sort of things that I can see in my day-to-day life. I feel like it means I get a greater enjoyment out of them. Let me know what you guys like to draw and paint. I don't do people very often. Maybe I should. But yeah, let me know what sort of drawing makes your world a bit brighter, makes you look at things and enjoy them. Yeah, you can see at the end here, I kind of changed my mind about these green blobs and really push the paper to its max of water it can take, because I'm trying to rub it all off, but it ends up with a green background. I'm not too upset about it. I might do a review on this sketchbook because it's quite impressive for what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So leave me a comment, like and subscribe. I try and put up photos every week. Bye!